Hey, what day is it?
Sabbath day.
Yeah?
The Sabbath day.
Sa- it's Saturday show day, bro.
Yeah, you crazy, bro.
What day is it?
Saturday show day.
Yeah, thank you, my nigga.
Sashuta, click. You click in.
Xhego lenwani, xhego lenwani.
You click in.
Oh, hayi namanzi.
You click in umkhulu.
Kalezo kwathi uyivala loo nto asibhude isikhathi asikho half past ngoku.
Ngathi uzokuyenza late ke lo.
Ah, sikoyika.
But hayi. Singasa.
Okay. Yeah, let's get it.
Welcome back. Hey, welcome back guys. It's another episode of Saturday Show and I'm your host Mandla aka Mr. Boxing and my co-host is
Phumelela the truth. Tafu guys.
yeah guys, welcome back.
Yeah.
And yeah guys, it's so great to have you all back. It's great to be back as well, bro.
It's great to be back. Another day, another dollar. Saturday, and I'm looking fresh.
Ukusho commentator. So you commentator manje already, so you're
I'm
looking fresh. Yeah, my
Looking
turn.
fresh. Angishaya lo 360.
Hey. So either way vele ama commentator behave ngakhona. See my turn.
But yeah, enough about me, guys.
No, not enough about you. Tell us what's happening. I see you.
I'm all dressed up.
My list.
Oh,
Stuff list.
yeah,
Skipper.
ish, guys. Today there's a tournament, the Akula Promotion Tournament, promoted by Kevin Arena. I'll be the commentator there, so that's why I'm looking fresh.
Super sport commentator.
Yeah, guys, this
Awesome,
is actually my
awesome.
first time commentating, so wish by the time you all will be watching this, so I can't say you all should wish me luck. But yeah, hopefully, man, I'll do better than I think. But yeah. So,
And yeah, man, I think you will. You are already a talker, you know what I mean? And you know boxing. You're gonna be talking about what you know. What we're talking about here, basically. So yeah, man, I wish you all the best, bro.
thanks, bro. By the way, the tournament that I'll be like commentating on, like I said, it's the Akula Promotion, and main bout will be Kane Fury. Kane Fury are fighting another guy. Then also like Creed Moyo is also on the bill. Like Creed Moyo is also fighting an undefeated opponent. And so I think the opponent that is fighting is either is from KZN or is not from here in South Africa, something like that. But it's not current. I think it's not from here in South Africa. Because
Okay.
remember, he didn't make weight yesterday. I think he overweight about 4 kgs.
4 kgs, yeah.
And then there was something they was talking about. So yeah, and also like I think one of the other interesting fights will be JJ is also fighting Nancy, they call him Captain Charism. Kind of like
Captain?
Captain Charism.
Okay.
He's fighting that guy. Kind of like forgot his original name, but he's fighting the guy, and I feel like that's gonna be one of the good fights, potential fight of the night.
Okay.
Because JJ last fought I think 2 years back.
Yeah.
When he lost to Mahlangu, and that's the only loss he has in his career.
Wow.
And JJ is the former IBF international and the former SA junior featherweight champion.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be a good fight. And also like Bernice is also fighting Buki Ononina. Buki Ononina is about 28 fights, but she's probably got about 20 something fights. And she's fighting Bernice. Bernice has got only 6 fights.
Yeah.
But Bernice is undefeated, and
She's a Gauteng champion as well.
yeah, Bernice is undefeated. But look at Nonina. Nonina is the former SA champion. I think he had some other international titles also in her radar. So I feel like it's gonna be a good tournament, great bouts, and yeah, man. And it was sold out like 3 weeks before the fight. So 3 weeks before now, it was sold out. So
Yeah. Wow, and that's his first tournament.
that's his first tournament.
Wow.
That's good.
Good
Like,
start, yeah.
Shout out to Kevin, man.
Good start.
Say about giving back to the boxing world. That's something, bro.
Yeah.
That's really something.
While he's still active as a boxer himself. So yeah, man, salute to you.
Yeah.
Salute to you. And we were at the venue yesterday for the weigh-in,
Yeah.
right? What do you think about the venue?
Yeah, it's a very good venue, bro. It's nice. The first time that I was there, and even the setup of the setup for the what's this for the way in, it was very good. So
Professional, ne?
professional, very professional, bro. It was very good. And for those who saw the, I remember like we took a picture, me and Frank was making a face off.
Yeah.
And Frank posted it and I shared it. Now people think I'm fighting Frank. Guys, no, I'm not fighting Frank. Frank is a flyweight. And Frank is not even a SA champion, but he's a good boxer and he's my sparring partner.
Yeah.
We're from the same gym, under the same management. And no, guys, I won't be fighting Frank.
And everything made sense because the background. you know?
Yeah, they see me, they see Frank, like, oh no, is this fight really happening? So,
Yeah.
no, guys, I won't be fighting Frank. I won't be fighting until the 24th of May. So, I'm looking forward to my comeback because that's the only time I'll be making a comeback into the ring. And the nice thing about it is that I'll be fighting here in South Africa. So, that's
Everyone,
the nice
yeah.
thing about it.
Most people maybe they can come watch you fight. Hopefully.
Please, guys, pull up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I truly appreciate it.
Awesome, man. And yeah, man, on my side, there's a topic that we've been forgetting to, talk about here on Saturday show. It's about our champion, our female champion,
Yeah.
Heda, who's from your gym, managed by your manager as well. She announced her retirement. She was putting her gloves down. She announced that on the 28th of February. So we've been forgetting to talk about it.
Yeah. It's been, I think this is the third week, right?
More or less, yeah. So yeah, man, she nala stated khona ukuthi it's not an easy thing to do,
Yeah.
to put down your gloves, but she can feel it deep down in her heart ukuthi this is what's best for her, and you're talking about someone who dedicated her life
To the sport.
and soul to the sport for like 14 years, bro.
Yeah, that's something.
14 years.
That's
And
something.
also, Heda, she's the first boxer to be sponsored by Ibrox Gear, which Ibrox Gear started in 2012,
Which is one of my sponsors. Shout out to Bro Gear.
Shout out to Bro
Boo, boo,
Gear.
boo, boo.
So, that means, like, with that being said, you can tell she's been in the game and she's been putting in some work. No one will just come and sponsor you if you're not putting in some work.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, Heda, man, the former IPF champion.
I'm not sure. But
Yeah, she's a former IPF champion, former SA champion. And I was actually at the fight where she won her IPF title.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was under ESPN. Yeah, man. So, yeah, what's your take on someone retiring like that, like while they are still attached to the sport, but at the same time it's the best thing for them to retire?
Let me tell you something, bro. Once you fall in love with boxing, it's doubt you'll ever fall out of love for it. But what we should be grateful for is that, and we should clap for, is that she retired on her own terms. She wasn't injured or she didn't feel like she still wanted to box but she couldn't box. She retired on her own terms. So that's what's good about it. Like I've been saying, if I make enough money by the age of 30, if I'm considering retiring, I'm going to retire, bro. Because boxing is a nice sport, I won't lie, but it also like takes a lot from us. Whenever you're in camp, you intend to miss some family things, maybe
Gatherings,
birthdays,
yeah.
gatherings, maybe like funerals, because you're in camp. You get my point. So it's not an easy sport, bro. It's not an easy sport. So I know maybe she still wanted to box, but she was like, I think now this is the time, because I think I need time to myself. So I gotta do this. So shout out to her, man. Knowing that she retired on her own terms, that's the nice thing about it.
Yeah, and also it was like kind of hard for her to get like fights, at the level that she was at.
You also look at Floyd. Floyd told us that he retired from boxing, right? But he's still doing exhibitions.
Yeah.
So Floyd has got enough money. You get my point. He's stable, even though he's still rich, but he still want to maintain that level of richness. But I doubt for will ever be broke again. But just because he loves boxing, he keeps on going
Being
back
involved,
there.
yeah, someone the sparring, it goes there,
sparring, pet work.
yeah.
So it's hard. That's why you'll see most of former boxers going to the gyms and training boxers because it's hard to
even
to do something.
Even Andrew Brono,
Adrian Brown.
Andrew Brono, yeah, he's still boxes now and then.
He fought. I think he fought also this year.
Oh wow!
I think he fought this year. I'm not sure this year or late last year.
Last
but
year,
he fought,
I know many Paco fought last year.
Yeah, but
yeah,
you get my point. It's not an easy.
It's not an easy thing.
Yeah, it's not an easy.
This sport is so addictive.
Yeah, it's so addictive. Bro. Yeah, for us, for instance, you go and you find yourself shadowboxing, or maybe you're waiting for the food in the microwave, you find yourself shadowboxing. So that's what we used to, man. It's in our blood, bro. So it's hard to detach from it. So
yeah. And yeah, man, now she stays overseas, happily married.
Yeah.
And
That's
man,
good.
she can now have time for herself.
And for her family. So that's right. I feel like she made the right choice, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like she made the right choice. I feel like it's the best thing to do at the moment. Because there's a time that you gotta make sure, like, all the things that you missed out at, your children's birthday, not spending quality time with them just because you're always on camp. Those are the days that you gotta like make up for.
Okay.
Knowing that they should know that it's not that you don't love them or something, but you were in that hustling phase. Now you passed that. Now you gotta make time for them, and I'm sure they're also gonna appreciate it. And when they're old, they're gonna look back and be like, okay, mom did the best thing or dad did the best thing at the time, so now we're stable and stuff. So yeah, bro, that's the things you gotta do.
True, man. And then let's go back to his sparring. Esibe naso. So Chem vele bufuna ukungithola ngale liver shot.
Liver shot. No, Chem,
bufuna ukungithola
I wanted to show, but guys, guys. Remember we talked about this sparring. And I told him, there's a difference between sparring and fight. So in sparring you learn. So he was learning, and I told him, he was like, champ, you fast and you got power. I'm like, bro, I'm not even close. This is not that was like literally like, I'd say like 4 out of 5. You're 4 out of 10% of my power.
Yeah.
So for him to say I got power, I felt like, I think it's downgrading me or something. Okay. I wanted him to really feel my power. So I was like, okay, guys. I was like, nah, look, bro, I'm only going to throw 3 blows. And all of those 3 blows, they're going to hurt you so that you could feel my power. So I wanted him to feel my speed and to feel my power. He was like, nah, not sure. And I told him I wanted that 3. I wanted the last bit.
What I'm calling? That's how what ufuna ngikhombe. That's how ngiyabelieve. There's no need to khombe. The penny liver shot the dog.
Yeah, I was like, boom. Because that's the thing. Even like when I told him that I'm gonna counter with the straight right and a left hook.
Yeah.
He came straight right to it. Just because I told him I'm gonna counter, he threw a right hand and a left hook, and I countered him. I was like, yeah. So I was trying to show him that you do set traps.
Yeah,
you know, that right hand, I pedaled and through my right hand. Yeah.
That's when I saw and I fell for it. Boogie trap and I fell for it because you had your gut like that, and then I was like, oh, open.
Yeah.
And as soon as I'm paired up. What count?
It's like,
nice one, man. Nice one.
So it's boxing. It's a mind sport. That's why they call it the sport of kings. It's a mind game. That's why you gotta make sure whenever you pull up, your mind is straight. You can't go to the fight with not a steady mind or a solid mind. So you gotta make sure you're 100% there. Because if you're not, bro, you're gonna lose. Because boxing is a mind sport game. Even though it requires fitness, but your mind also gotta be fit.
Gotta be fit.
So
as
that's
well,
how you set traps, and you gotta be there. Because if your mind is not there, you won't be able to set traps, and you will walk into your opponent's traps all the time.
All the time, yeah.
So.
And the Maupagat is very, very hard to regroup because you're in the action.
You are in the action.
More punches ngizofuna retaliate more punches. And yeah, focus on defense
because you're like, it's catching me and I'm losing.
I need to catch up on my points, and I need to convince the ref and the judges I'm okay. I can still go for another round.
Then you're gonna want to come forward, and then I counter you.
You counter me.
Yeah, well, so it's like that.
True. So yeah, we are gonna attach the clips of the first sparring that I had with the champ. Thank you so much for your time, man.
I'm not sure.
Just imagine sparring the champ while fasting. I couldn't even drink water. I was breathing like a horse after that. This year's champ. I wonder the way breathing on corner. I get you when bomi sa cool throw unnecessary punches. Marang fast. But there is no excuses. You can't be in there and making excuses at that moment. Yeah, you gotta push.
And then I just came out from sparring and you came in while I was busy with bed work.
Head work, yeah.
So you get my point, but I was still able to go more rounds with you.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's you don't get tired if you perform the way you want to perform because I knew how to control the fight with the sparring when I was sparring you. That's why I wasn't tired. Because I knew I'll throw less blows and I'll pace myself and make you miss a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There's a clip, guys. I think he missed about six blows.
6 champs.
6 blows.
The
one I posted on WhatsApp. Yeah. We must count those blows.
Yeah, ngikhumbula 1 2 nehook. Ngathi ne-uppercut ngilahlile.
Qale ngo-double jab, say 1 2 double jab. Then you throw a straight, you throw a hook, you throw an uppercut.
Double jab.
Then you throw a straight, the straight lane around my shoulder. Then I went down also and you threw a uppercut, you missed, then you threw a left hook.
Yeah.
Then when I got up, one man on the left hook. That's when I caught you with an uppercut, left uppercut.
Yes. So you can take one just to lend yours.
Yeah, sometimes I do that. Especially in the fight. I would let you. Most people will tell me to move my hand a bit more, but I don't. I'll just stand there so that you can be confident with your jab landing. So what I'm gonna do is, because I know it's not really hurting me, but you like, okay, I'm hurting, I'm hitting, and then you're gonna throw a 1 2, and then I'm gonna catch that 1 2. Then you're gonna start to reset and start with the jab again. So you're too comfortable with your rhythm, making sure you know that the jab is landing. So what you're gonna do with that, the jab, maybe you're gonna be like, okay, if I throw the jab upstairs, then I'm gonna throw the right hand downstairs. So what I'm gonna do is, when you start to jab, I'm just gonna slip and come back with my right hand.
So mess up the whole plan.
The whole plan. Now you're gonna root again. So whenever you're jabbing now, you're not jabbing with the same confidence because you felt my right hand. So you're like, what if he counters me again?
Yeah.
As you're thinking, I come forward, then I bulldoze you. Then I reset, then I start from the jab also. And then I make you comfortable again landing the jab because the corner is going to tell you the jab was landing. So you should keep on going back to the jab. Then you go back to the jab, then I do the same thing.
Yeah,
or maybe I don't do the same thing, counter you with your right hand, I counter you with the left hook at the bottom.
So do you ever listen to your corner?
I do listen to my corner, bro. I do listen to my corner, but I also like having my own mentality. There's this one time my corner, I was fighting Unlike.
Yeah.
They was telling me that I should jab. And every time I jab, the dude counted me. Every time I jab, the dude counted me. I'm like, nah, fuck this. So what I did is I feinted the jab and like he'd react and then maybe jab downstairs, maybe feint, then he reacts and then throw a right hand. Or wait for him to jab and then I counter him. Yeah, on my own, because they're telling me to jab. Jab. That's what I'm saying. The corner, once they see something is working in the area and your other opponent starts to counter it, to them it's like you're not really doing it.
Yeah.
So you gotta go back to what you was doing, not knowing that you're getting counted now.
Yeah.
And stuff. So.
And then on a scale of out of 7, first sparring Nami, how was it?
Oh, it wasn't bad, bro. I'd give you 5 or 6. It wasn't bad, like.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you, I spar everyone.
Yeah.
Even if you're not good, even if you're good, that's what I do. Is whenever I'm not making sure I'm sparring a guy that's not good, I work on myself.
Yeah.
Not that I'm gonna show you not good. Now I work on myself because when I know you're good, you're not good, so we're gonna throw more unnecessary punches, more punches. So what I'm gonna work on is the way I set traps and the way that I make sure that I move my head and making you miss more often. So I could say, okay, I saw my IQ is still on tech, my IQ is still good, so I know how to move, I know how to duck this. I practice, like for example, when I was sparring Frank, I won't say Frank is a good boxer. I'm not taking anything away from him. But the thing that whenever I was a southpaw, I'd like be a southpaw. Then when he throws a punch, I'll move my right leg backwards, and then I'll be in the orthodox stance while he's throwing, then throw an uppercut. There's a clip that I posted doing that. So to him, it's like now that the distance now I'm not that far from him, so the distance is well calculated. So as it throws the blow, I'll just move my right leg backwards.
Just switch, yeah.
Yeah, just switch.
While you're
Instead,
switching, you come back with the
I
uppercut.
come back with the uppercut. So it's just a minor switch, like boom.
Yeah.
For example, I practiced that on him. Then I also practiced it when I was sparring with Smangel. Then I saw, okay, it's a good tactic. So that's what I do. I always practice things.
Yeah, you did mention that in a sparring you'll be practicing something. You can practice one combination for the whole round.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter if they are
Doesn't
landing punches on you or not. When you're just
doesn't
focusing on what you're there to
Right.
learn or to work on.
Yeah.
All right, champ. Bye. Thank you so much, man. Looking forward to more sparring sessions.
Yeah, for sure. And once you get too comfortable,
Too comfortable.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Ungitshela ukuthi okay awuba comfortable uzolahlela u1 or 2 bese ngitshela hayi lahlela kanjani. All right, champ. Nah, man. Anything else that you would like to add?
Yeah, and the gym that we were sparring, it's none of other than my gym, Hotbox gym. I feel like that gym would be a museum one day. Like, there's so many history, there's so many boxing things.
Like from long
time ago, you'd see even pictures of Mark Tyson, you'd find boots of Freddie Roach, heads of Freddie Roach. Like, there's a lot, guys, there. Like, there's a lot. You'll also find pops, so no makanjani, pops, so Ryan Garcia, pops, so Rocky Balboa. Like, there's a lot. Even boots, even Everlast, spoke back down. Like, there's a lot, guys, there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you should go rob that gym, guys. Security tight, but I'm just saying that gym.
They're my box. Yeah, so yeah, we are also gonna link that clip. And yeah, man, looking forward to the tournament. And I hope you commentate well. And yeah, man, you'll nail it.
Cheers, guys.
Sonibamba kwenye landelayo.
Number 2, maybe I'll be a shooter. Ngiyabonisa.
Or by
Sorry, kaloku besenzela la majita apha. It's just taking some clips for the podcast. You could make your gym a museum.
I'm nowhere near to. my collection is just starting.
In Nadal, there's a lot of things here.
My collection is just starting. I suppose the question you want to ask is, what am I doing sitting in the corner on my phone, right?
I know you're always working.
But I'm watching footage, so...
Yeah. I know whenever you're in your office, you're always working.
Yeah.
It's all about the grind.
Yeah.
People
and
might
I'm
think
kind
you
of in the
should-
corner because I was hoping that you wouldn't actually see me. Working silence. Because, you know, I don't really like people. You know that.
I know.
But it's all good.
Because you're a white guy trapped. Oh, you're a black guy trapped in a black guy trapped in a white man's body.
Still don't wait. What's that?
Cheers, Papa.
Cheers. Get
See
you later.
you. Yeah, maybe I'll be there for the wedding also.
Yeah, you can post whatever we said. I don't mind.
Okay. Cheers, Papa.
Are you gonna come tomorrow?
For training.
No, to the wedding.
Yeah, I'm trying to repeat it.
You should come, and I'll tell you why you should come. Familiarize yourself with the fighters who are fighting.
Okay. Now I'll be there.
Hey, bro, what's going on?
And I also did was. I'm not gonna make it easy with you, but I'm gonna keep coming. So I don't know what she's going to do.
Please also welcome from Boxing South Africa our Commissioner, Gauteng Commissioner Hloks Ramahole. As well as our matchmaker, one of our unsung heroes, Abies Mnisi is here. But Abies, join us if you want. And of course our COO from Boxing South Africa, Ndate Mandla Hlanganiso, please join us on stage as well, sir. Let's give him a big round of applause. Alright gentlemen, let's scoot on over here. Join me right in the middle. Alright ladies and gentlemen, before we kick off with the weigh-ins, please do note that if athletes do not make weight,
turn that shit to a big M. Check wrist, I'm trying to buy me a big band. I can feel what's in store for me, my 6 cents. Biggest safe for my dollars plus a big fence. The key to leech is up out of the way. The key this big smile up on my face. Tunnel vision, high beams, I'm just steering it straight. 18 years, I be saying, man, these are the days. Let me tell you about it. 50s, 100s, every rubber band in it. Green face, I don't worry about it. Green face, don't worry about it. Man, let me tell you about it. 50s, 100s, every rubber band in it. Green face, I don't worry about it. Green face, don't worry about it. Baby, read the room. Now everybody like me and you. Start telling them what we gon' do. We don't need to be embraced. We gon' move. They gon' say that you change when you evolve. Come around us and get involved with it. I made a decision a long time ago. Now I'm trying to go right to the wall with it. I'm a mouse here, bass sitter, like Otis. You don't fuck with us, know that. And she singing it exactly how I wrote it. Yeah, I mean what I say, baby, quote it. If you don't believe in us, come and spend a day with us. They used to